Well, he sold millions of books worldwide. Now, one of the most popular children's book authors is in our area.
Eyewitness News in Wynwood, where a huge crowd turned out to meet Jeff Kinney. He's the man behind the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. Last night, he was signing copies of his newest edition, The Getaway.
I really love all of Jeff Kinney's books, and they're so good. And I've been waiting for this for a while now.
The books are really funny, and they're just really good.
It's ridiculously funny. They always do these crazy things, go to water slides, water parks, get into huge trouble. There's movies, everything.
Certainly a big turnout in Wynwood, and we were lucky enough to sit down with Jeff right here in our studio.
And Jeff, thanks for joining us here on Eyewitness News.
Thanks for having me.
So you've enjoyed quite the success as a children's book author. Tell us about, your career.
I've had a really weird career. I graduated as a criminal justice major. I tried to become a newspaper cartoonist for about 3 years. I realized I didn't have the talent to pull it off, so I started drawing as a middle schooler named Greg Heffley, and that's how I got my career started. I worked on that for 8 years, finally got published, and then now I've been published for 10 years.
What makes these books such a hit with kids? I mean, you see them all over the place. Every time you see a kid in a corner, they're reading your books.
Yeah, I've been really lucky to travel around the world. I just got back from Taiwan, Singapore, Russia, and it's really cool to see that kids are relating to these characters. And I think that's what it is that childhood is really a universal condition. So kids are just sharing in this universal story, I think.
And I think that's so interesting. So what is it exactly about Greg Heffley's character that you think children all over the world are also connecting with? And we were talking that, would you describe him as a misfit?
I think so.
Yeah.
There are plenty of heroes in children's literature. Harry Potter is one. There are lots of kids who act like grown-ups. They act heroically. That wasn't me as a kid. It's not me now, really. So that's what I like about Greg, is that he's full of flaws. And I think when a kid reads one of these books, they can say, you know what, this guy is a little bit worse than I am, and that's what makes him funny.
So the 12th book, The Getaway?
The Getaway.
What is it all about?
It's about an island getaway. The family escapes to an island resort instead of staying home for Christmas and dealing with all the stress of the holidays. And of course, disaster strikes overseas. Yeah,
I was sort of flipping through, and it looks really funny. So I saw something in 2009, I believe you were named by Time as one of the most influential people in the world. I mean, that has to be a huge responsibility for you to be tapped into so many young people.
Yeah, when that happened, I got the call from my agent, and she said, you got named, to this list. And I really thought it was a prank. I tried to track down the source of the prank, because I'm not even the most influential person in my own house, So I got a little pin and everything. So, every so often when I want to feel important, I wear it.
Does that change how you approach the books, the movies, anything like that?
Honestly, I do feel like I have a big responsibility, because I know that even if I write a bad book, it's going to get to millions of kids around the world. So I feel like I have a duty to do my best. I sound like a Boy Scout right now. I feel like I really have a duty to try my hardest to entertain these kids. 4
movies so far. A 5th maybe down the road, do you think?
We'll see. I think we'll see about that, but what we're definitely doing is a musical.
Oh, okay.
We had it come out in Minneapolis at the Minneapolis Children's Theater this last year.
Okay.
It's going to move on next year, and then hopefully eventually get to Broadway.
Books, movies, and musical. All right, Jeff, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck with this next book.
Thanks.
Well, the latest book in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, The Getaway, is on sale now in bookstores everywhere.